Would the client of your dreams be able to find you online? Are you more like Santa Claus or are you like Sleeping Beauty? Did your Uncle Jim sell his home on Lake Michigan and not use you? It is Sylvia Dana with Epique Realty in West Michigan. And I wanted to share what experienced agents won't teach you or show you about lead generation. I'm with Epique Realty in West Michigan. I'm a team leader and I'm a digital marketing trainer, especially in areas of KV Core, and I live in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Ready? It's about your digital marketing. It's about your lead generation. First question, would the client of your dreams be able to find you online? A couple of years ago, I went to the movies by myself. It was to see Deadpool 2. I love Ryan Reynolds. And I loved the first Deadpool movie. And I had to go see the second one. And it just turned out like, hey, I feel like going to the movies. I'm going to go. Went by myself, sat in the front in the recliners. And it was the movie theater. You can get beer, popcorn, and recline. And I sat in front. And the person that was sitting next to me was a guy, also going to the movies by himself. And, right before the movie started, we chatted and kind of hit it off, and we're talking about, Deadpool and Ryan Reynolds. All he knew about me, that I was a realtor in the area. That's it. At the end of the movie, we walked out, he shook my hand, he introduced himself, and I told him my name, my first name, just my first name. And that was it. Later that night, I got an email. He didn't want to buy a house or sell a house, but he was interested in me. And, he didn't turn out to be the client of my dreams or the man of my dreams, but he could have been. But he found me. Why did he find me? Because I was online and he knew enough about me. He knew I was a real estate agent. I lived and served in that area, and my first name was Sylvia. That's all he knew. And he was able to Google me and find me and directly email me. So I'm wondering if that could happen for you. I'm going to be making sure you have my full class of top 5 free marketing strategies for realtors. But let me just give you the breakdown of how that can happen. You need to own your digital space. You need to create a strong and active Facebook business page, number 1. Number 2, you need to have a Google My Business page set up. And you need to have a website, a consumer-facing storefront website. Easy to start. I'm not trying to overwhelm you. Next, you want to claim all of your profiles in real estate, your Zillow profile. It's free to claim your Zillow profile. Realtor.com, Nextdoor, and a few others. You also want to leverage Realtors Property Resource. This is RPR. So those of us in the United States, we have RPR. If you are a member of the National Association of Realtors, you have access to this. Best thing ever. If you're in Canada, you have something called Geo Warehouse. Anyway, you're going to use this resource to showcase your knowledge for market reports, expertise in the local market, home evaluations. And you're going to be able to leverage this online to show your expertise. You're also going to learn to get consistent with blogging and email marketing. Super important. And you can use tools from breakthroughbroker.com. If you're in EXP, we've got expmarketingcenter.com, which is basically built on the Breakthrough Broker platform. But if you're not with EXP, ask me about it. If you are with EXP, go to expmarketingcenter.com. And if you're not with EXP, go to breakthroughbroker.com. Okay? You're going to build brand familiarity with video on social media. And you're going to get consistent with your social media posting schedule. So that's how you're going to get found online and meet the client of your dreams. I'm just going to point you in this direction, QR code this. This is my free class. It's on demand. Top 5 free marketing strategies for realtors. I've also got 5 tips for using video with KV Core and beyond social media. So even if you're not using KV Core, this will be helpful. And how to create and send a custom email newsletter from KV Core. So get this free class bundle now. You can QR code it and get it for yourself. It's worthwhile. Next question. Are you more like Santa Claus or are you like Sleeping Beauty? Do you know when your clients have been bad or good? Do you know when your clients are sleeping? Do you know when they want to buy a house and when they don't? Do you know when they want to sell a house and when they don't? Or are you just kind of waiting for your Prince Charming client to give you a kiss on the lips and wake you up so you can sell them a house. Which one is it? I had somebody call me earlier this week, another agent saying, hey, because we do a KV Core setup business, I have that as a side hustle. When you set up my KV Core, are just clients going to start calling me and emailing me and texting me so they can buy or sell a house? And I'm like, well, yeah, sure, buddy. You're taking the right step in the right direction, but you have a job to do. You are not a robot, and you got to make some calls. You're in sales. But let's talk about that. What you want to do to make sure that you know what's going on with your clients or prospects and new leads. So you just need to use an all-in-one marketing platform. Just one. When I started using KV Core, I was very stubborn. I thought to myself, I'm still going to use my regular CRM I've been using for a couple of years now. And it took me a long time to finally put all of my sphere, all of my leads, all of my past clients into this one lead generating system, lead nurture system, KV Core. And when I finally did, my whole world changed. I could see everything that was going on with my people. I could see when Dwayne Johnson opened up his email and what properties he looked at. And I could call Dwayne and say, hey, Dwayne, saw that you checked out a property. What you thinking? What are you thinking about? What's going on? Anything new? And not only did it give me an opportunity and reason to call my past client, my sphere, but find out kind of where they are in their real estate journey. So put all your leads and contacts and sphere into a CRM. That's an all-in-one system. Okay, add them to campaigns, search alerts, birthday and home anniversary messages, home valuations. You can do all this in KV Core, and you might have a system yourself you're using that you can do this in. Be a gift giver like Santa. Provide value with email, with video, with social media, snail mail, and text marketing. Provide value and call your leads. Let them know, check in on them, contacts, prospects, sphere. Know their time frame. You know what you can do this with a survey. You can do this just with a check-in call, little text nudges. And again, leverage RPR for mailing them evaluations, market reports. Invite them to action. Invite them to get their instant home value. Invite them to come to a home buyer seminar. Invite them to search for homes in a specific niche. Be Leopold. What do I mean by that? You see that movie, Kate and Leopold? Love that movie. Hugh Jackman though, right? Leopold is from like 1876. He's traveled to the future somehow through the Brooklyn Bridge or something. He's talking to Kate's brother, and Kate's brother is talking about how he's, into this girl, and he called her, left her a voicemail or whatever, and now the ball's in her court. Hugh Jackman, Leopold's like, oh no. The point is to keep the ball in your court. And so that is what it is for us as real estate agents, as salespeople. Keep the ball in our court. Keep pursuing our prospects, our sphere. Let them know we are into them. Okay. So be a Leopold. This is a very specific question, but I'm curious. Did your Uncle Jim sell his home on Lake Michigan and not use you? That happened to me. Why? Why'd that happen? Well, I didn't put myself in front of my friends and family and sphere. Number one, I assumed that if they needed me, they would use me. And I didn't put myself in front of them as an expert in real estate, as somebody who knew what they were doing, as somebody who was credible, somebody who was providing them value, somebody who could truly help them. So let's talk about that. Do you really deserve free leads? Do you deserve paid leads? Do you deserve any leads that you get? Well, here's your barometer. Number one, does your sphere know that you're in business? Do they feel serviced by you? Do they feel like they are your VIPs? Have you conveyed a perception of competence through the value you're giving through phone calls or video marketing, email marketing, social media posts? Are your actions, thoughts, and attitudes telling the universe that you are open for business? And that is a real thing. No matter where you fall on the spirituality scale, when you put it out there that, yes, I'm open for business, universe, I'm ready to receive business. then things start coming, things start flowing. So have you done that? Now, if you get a lead, do you know what to do with it? That's a question I get. Sylvia, when I get a lead, what do I do with it? I don't know. If you get a dog, should you walk it? Think about it, people. Yes, you want to pursue them. Make your prospect feel pursued. Does that mean you call them and text them and email them and all the things? Friend them on social media. Working that lead is what you got to do. Are you willing to spend a little money? Because you might need to spend some money to generate more leads. Now, I believe that when you start in real estate, or you relaunch your real estate business, or get serious about your business, that your first few deals in the next 6 months should be from your sphere, people you already know, because you've put it out there to them. You've done these things. You've made them feel like VIPs. You've given them value. You've conveyed your competence. You've instilled confidence in them about you because of the value you provided. Then, you might want to spend some money to get more leads. Okay, that's something you can do. And are you willing to do the activity online to generate free and low cost leads? What do I mean by that? That means, are you posting squeeze page links and landing page links out there on the interwebs to drive people to your website? Are you willing to do that work? Can you get creative to leverage your listings or someone else's listings so you can generate more leads? Are you actually prospecting daily and following up? And have you taken time to put your systems in place and taken time to learn how to control your systems? Now, I'm not saying you have to have everything lined up and organized before you start selling houses. That's ridiculous. You can't. You have to just go. You have to jump in. You have to just not know what's going to happen on the other side and do it. But you can work towards it. Okay. I'm not perfect. My systems aren't perfect, but you can work towards it so you can take more control over your business. So why use KB Core? It's your web IDX. It's so the client of your dreams can find you. It's your lead gen platform. It's because you do deserve free leads if you're willing to do the work. It's your automation center. It's your marketing automation center so that your Uncle Jim does buy or sell with you next time. And it gives you some tools so that you can channel your inner Leopold and put the ball in your court. I hope that you check my description here in this YouTube video to learn more about my training resources and what I can offer you and how I can help you. And if you do have questions about eXp Realty, I do hope you ask me. Thank you so much. Have a great day.